What is the real purpose of fasting? That's what we're going to talk about today on The Beat. Hey, what's up everybody? Happy New Year. My name is Allen Parr, and so today we want to ask and answer 3 basic questions related to the subject of fasting. First of all, what is fasting? Second of all, what is the purpose of fasting? So why should we fast? And then finally, when we do fast, how should we fast? And so number 1, what is fasting? Fasting is when we voluntarily choose to give up something that is of personal value to us with the purpose of replacing it with intimate time spent with God. Now, usually for most people, it is food that is the most difficult thing for us to give up. However, for some people, it may not be. So you need to identify the thing or the things that are most difficult for you to sacrifice. And then along with fasting from food, you need to fast from those things, whether it may be social media, entertainment, or a hobby. But the purpose is to replace whatever you're giving up with intimate time with God. Second of all, why should we even fast? Now, the Bible actually teaches that there are several reasons why we should fast. And so today I want to give you just a few of them. First of all, if you have a major decision to make, it's wise to seek God in hopes that God will give you wisdom and guidance in making that decision. Second of all, if you're just feeling disconnected from God, you feel like you've lost your passion for God, you're going through a season where you feel spiritually dry and bankrupt, fasting is a great way for you to rekindle that passion and that flame and that fire for God and experience personal revival. Also, if you're just feeling really weak, maybe you feel like you're under some sort of spiritual attack, or maybe you're just feeling strongly tempted to sin and yield in a particular area, fasting is a great way for us to experience spiritual strength and spiritual power, because oftentimes in the Bible, people who fasted came out of the fast much stronger than they did before they went in. Sometimes we should fast because our spiritual leaders are encouraging us to do so. But finally, there are some great health benefits that are associated with fasting. Studies show that those who fast live longer, have a higher resistance to diabetes and other illnesses. And so these are just a few reasons why the Bible encourages us to fast. Finally, when we do fast, how should we fast? Well, first of all, we need to fast privately. Jesus says whenever you fast, don't go around with your face all long, looking like you're hungry, looking like you ain't ate in a while, in hopes that somebody will ask you why you're so hungry so that you can tell them that you're fasting, which will make you feel good because now you feel self-righteous because you fast and they don't. He says fasting is a spiritual matter. It's a private matter between you and God. Second of all, when we do fast, we should fast regularly. In other words, fasting is not meant to be done at the beginning of the year, but then you forget about it for the rest of the year. It should be something that's ongoing and something that is a part of your regular Christian life, just like prayer, worship, and Bible study. Finally, when we do fast, we should fast intimately. In other words, don't focus so much on what you're giving up. Instead, whatever you would normally be doing with that time, replace it with uninterrupted and unhurried time with God, where you can focus your complete and total attention upon Him. One of the greatest benefits of fasting is that it exposes what could be considered an idol in our lives. So in other words, if I'm fasting and all I can think about is social media or entertainment or my hobby or when I'm going to eat my next meal, it could indicate that this thing has such a hold on me that I can't even focus my attention on God long enough without my mind being consumed with the thing that I'm giving up. Now, I know that fasting can be very difficult for most people, and I can speak from personal experience and say that fasting is definitely not one of my favorite spiritual disciplines. But if you're fasting in this season, maybe you're fasting with your church, or maybe you've chosen to do a personal fast, or maybe you've never fasted before, I want to encourage you to fast and trust that God is going to reveal some things to you. He's going to open up some doors. He's going to shine some light on whatever you're praying for. He's going to give you that spiritual strength that He would not have otherwise given you had you not trusted Him and fasted. If you found this video helpful in any way, feel free to share it with a friend. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button above. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Beat.